Hey everybody, it's me, Rebecca, the Bexa Boss Lady. I am still here in Las Vegas after attending eBay Open 2018. I'm fresh-faced and $1 million headed down to the pool. But before I spend my last day in Las Vegas in the 110-degree heat at the pool and having a delicious dinner at the Delano, I just wanted to talk about eBay's processing system that they are going to be transitioning to throughout the next 2 years. Now, they mentioned at eBay Open that employees are already piloting the program. So there are several employees that are already piloting the new processing, system processing, and payment processing that eBay is going to start rolling out to all sellers. And eventually the goal is to have eBay be the primary payment processor for all of the purchases and phase out PayPal. And so while this is great and it sounds really good, and there are some very positive things that are going to come out of this, this video specifically is going to talk about opting in to the new payment processing system as they start the rollout, because I don't think that eBay has been very transparent or open about some of the things that I found out at eBay Open in 2018. So if you get a message from them saying, hey, do you want to try this new pilot program? We're going to do all these things for you. I just want to make sure that you have a educated and realistic idea of what that means for you and your business. Now, obviously, you have to make an educated decision based on your business as a whole. And if it makes sense to transition to the new payment processing system, then by all means, go ahead and try it. But I think that you need to know a few of these things that they have mentioned before you make that decision. So let's just get started. I have my little notes here. You know, I like to make notes before I have my videos. I think the first thing to know is if you decide to opt into this new payment processing system, you cannot opt out. You cannot go back. If you opt in and you decide, hey, this is terrible, I don't like this, you cannot go back to that the way that it used to be. So once you go, you cannot go back. And I think that's really important. So, you know, they're using us as test subjects, but you cannot go back to the way that things used to be. The second thing is once you go forward to the new processing system, in the beginning, PayPal will not be an accepted form of payment for your store. So if you have the eBay processing system, you will not be able to accept PayPal, but you will be able to accept Apple Pay. So Apple Pay is the first and new integration that they will be adding into the eBay processing system, the payment processing system. You'll be able to use credit cards and that stuff will be the same. However, it will be frustrating for a lot of buyers who are used to using PayPal to just make a purchase on eBay with using their PayPal funds. And so I think that's going to be an adjustment for buyers and sellers. The third thing is that, and this is a biggie, you know, when we're getting our payments right now, it is going directly into PayPal and we have access to those funds immediately. So if someone pays $20 for an item and they pay $7 for shipping, you can go right into your PayPal account, print the shipping label, and the shipping income and everything is right in the same place. That is not going to be the case at first, and who knows for how long for this new eBay processing system. You are still going to have to print out your shipping labels from PayPal. However, your money will be held in your eBay account. So every day the transactions that are done on Monday will be settled at night. So credit cards, if you don't know this, every night they get settled and processed and the transactions go throughout the evening. So they get settled and then you will be able to transfer the money, and it should take 2 to 4 business days for you to get paid for the eBay item. So essentially that means you are fronting the shipping cost for these packages before the money is landing into your checking account. So instead of going into your PayPal account, your money will be transitioned or sent or distributed to your business account or whatever other checking account you have for your business. So that money will be transferred in there. However, we still have to use PayPal for our shipping labels. So if you have, like I have a PayPal Smart Connect card or whatever it's called, I probably will use that for my labels if I, once I transition, and then just pay it with the eBay fees. So again, this is going to be a transition of not having access to your funds as soon as someone pays for them. The flip side of this is that eBay is now going to be responsible for all of the transactions. So if a buyer is upset or files a chargeback or isn't happy with a return, they will not be able to go and cry to PayPal and have PayPal reverse it and have your money held in PayPal. They will fight chargebacks for us. So they'll handle everything and be able to say, no, this person had a return claim denied, and this is why we're disputing the chargeback. So there are going to be some benefits as far as, I think, seller experience with returns, difficult buyers, items not as described, people filing false claims on PayPal. So I think that if you look at that side of it, it'll be better. But we're going to have to adjust to not having access to those funds right away. This is another thing that's kind of third-party apps will not work on the new payment processing system, and that's something that they said they will eventually roll out, but I'm not sure as far as a time frame. So my entire business is run under GoDaddy bookkeeping. Everything flows in and out of there. My payments, my my checking account, my credit card, like everything runs through there, and it's so easy each week to reconcile my transactions. However, if that doesn't work, you'll have to probably export them and then upload them. It won't be automatic. So that's going to be an interesting thing. I mean, it's nothing major, but just know that third-party bookkeeping apps and third-party apps are not going to work with the processing system at first. Let's see. Global shipping will not be supported on the new payment processing system at first. So if you are using global shipping and you do a lot of global shipping business, you will not be able to use global shipping during this transition process of this rollout for the new payment processing system. So that could be an important factor for your business on whether or not you will accept or not accept this new payment processing. And let's see what else here. So we all know that, let's talk about fees. We all know that PayPal charges a fee to process your transactions. So in the beginning of eBay Open, they were talking about how this new payment processing system was going to significantly reduce payment fee or fees for seller fees. So as I went to the payment processing question and answer, come to find that you still will have a processing fee associated with this new eBay system. So I'm not sure where they're going to be cutting seller fees. If you're still going to be paying fees for the eBay processing system, just like you pay fees for the PayPal processing system, it's going to be interesting to see where they're going to give and take these seller fees to save us money for this transition, and if that is the purpose, one of the purposes of switching to a simplified payment processing system, I'm curious as to how that is going to help us financially when that's what they are saying it's going to do. Let me see, I think I got them all. So I say all of this to you, not to scare you, not to freak you out, not to cause anxiety or anger or any of those kind of things. I just think that eBay needs to do a better job of clearly describing the ramifications of transferring into this new program, especially in the early stages of its release. I personally will not be opting into any eBay processing system until I feel there are some glitches worked out. I see the first part of the transition. I'm just, if it's going to significantly impact my business, I'm not really willing to risk it for some, listing fees being reduced or eliminated, or I don't know. They're going to be offering things to people to get them to roll out, and I just want you to know what you're opting into. I think that is really important. If you were at eBay Open 2018 and you missed if I missed anything in this, please make sure you put in the comments below, because I think it's really important for there to be a dialogue about this, and I want to make sure that I'm providing accurate and good information to you regarding this system. Now, all of this information came from a new payment processing system question and answer session in the main room of eBay Open. So this information is straight from the source's mouth. I wish I would have recorded it, because I think it would be super important to have recorded and to know exactly what she said during the session. So I tell you this again to make an educated decision. I personally will not be opting into this new payment processing system until they get some of these kind of glitches and things worked out. But anyway, if you think this video helped you, or it's gonna make a better decision for you, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I have a few more videos coming about eBay Open 2018 that I am very excited to share with you. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.